Hey, what's up y'all? My name's Joyce. Welcome to the channel. I want to bring you guys with me as I travel across the United States with my cat and my dog, basically camping out of my Honda Civic. I just wanted to share some of the weird, bizarre items that I've gotten. And most of these things I never knew actually existed or were even possible. Super excited to share those things with you today. For our first item, this is the ghoston solar cooking oven. And essentially there's this little tray in here that you can put your food in. I know it looks super bizarre. It looks like an alien ship. You open it up, these reflective panels channel the sun's rays, and that heats up the food inside. They say that it can go up to 550 degrees Fahrenheit, which is pretty much as hot as an oven goes. They also claim it only takes about 20 minutes to cook food for 2 people. The first thing I tested it on was to make rice, which was like a horrible idea. That's like more of an advanced recipe for a cooker like this. But the second time I used it, I put a day-old breakfast taco in it. It came out so juicy and moist without being like soft. Yeah, it was one of the most moist tacos I ever had. If you think about it, we all have microwaves at home that we could just toss food in there, heat food up for like a minute. I'm not gonna have that luxury to heat up leftovers or anything like that. If I'm wanting to like bake something, whether it's like cookies or cake, and this actually retails for about $230 on ghoston Solar's website. I actually saw this one off of Facebook Marketplace. The guy was selling it for like 80 bucks, like dirt cheap. And I was like, why not? After experimenting with it, I was pretty shocked that it actually works. Other cool things about it is it works in... Next up, we have this little thing. I'll hold it up close for you. So this is called a personal alarm. You know, as I've talked to people about what I'm doing, a lot of my friends and family have expressed concern about me being like a single woman traveling on my own with my pets that I could easily be taken advantage of. I paid $11.99 for 3 of these. It came in a pack. There's 2 things. First, it has like this little light. And on the side here, it has like a little pin in it. So it's like similar to a grenade. I mean, I've never seen a grenade in person, so maybe it's not similar to a grenade. But the concept is that you pull the pin and it starts blaring an alarm. And before I got it, I was like, I mean, how loud is it really gonna be? Half the reviews are like, oh, it's not loud at all. Other half is like, oh my God, it's one of the loudest things I've ever heard. People are like, I would never get this for my grandma. She would get a heart attack using this thing. I walked into my closet so I wouldn't freak out my pets, and I pulled the pin. It was painfully loud, and I did it for like less than a second. On Amazon, it claims to go up to 145 decibels. For reference, jet engines go up to about 120 decibels during takeoff. Smoke alarm detectors, they're about 85 to 110 decibels. This little thing is louder than both of those things. If I was prepared for it and it shocked me, imagine how a normal person who's trying to attack you or rob you or whatever, it's gonna freak them out. Like, at least very much surprise them. It doubles as something to scare off wildlife, especially if I'm gonna be around like bear country or like where there's coyotes. I also got this. It scares me every time I do that. These are items that like you never want to use, but you have to at least try it to know if it works or not. So like half the reviews were of people who like accidentally tased themselves or said like, oh, I tased my friend who let me test it out on them. Like none of them are actually of people using it for its intended purpose of like protecting you from intruders or whatever. Not only is a taser like super easy to get, it was like $9 on Amazon. This thing can like sincerely fuck you up. Not from personal experience because I have not tested it on myself. So it has like a little slide out thing that you can charge it directly. It also doubles as a flashlight, which is pretty cool. With both of these things and also some other things up my sleeve, don't fuck with me because I will disorient you and badly hurt you. I took Krav Maga for like 2 months, so you better watch out. This next thing here is called the Pod, which is a portable laundry machine. I could hand wash, but I think using something like this will be a lot more efficient. This thing retails for about $98 on Amazon. I got it for about $65 off of Facebook Marketplace. And inside, it's essentially a giant salad spinner. You have this basket that spins around, balanced on like a little pin thing that spins around. And on the lid here, you have a thing that also spins. I drew like a little Sharpie line on here, if you can see it. I measured how many times it spins when I spin it once on the outside. For every 2 full spins, it spins 5 times on the inside. It's kind of like an awkward number. It comes with like a little drain tube thing. You hang this into a bucket or into a sink. You put the clothes in here and you spin it for 1 to 2 minutes. Drain the water. Add in fresh water. Do a rinse cycle. For the last one, you do a drain cycle. Let the water go out through here, and then you end up with more dry clothing. And I also got this portable clothing hanger. You can basically tie both ends to like a tree or something. Basically hang up things to dry. The fourth unexpected thing that I got is actually not a physical item. It's a service. I got a mail forwarding service from a company called RB Escapees, where they give you a permanent address. You can get them to forward mail or packages wherever you are. To me, that was a no-brainer. Like, yes, I could get it sent to my parents' house. Honestly, it just feels really good to be self-reliant, to allow me the level of independence that I want. You have people actually hand sorting through your mail. They can scan specific mail that you want to see immediately. They can forward mail if you want the hard copies. They can hold on to it until you actually need it or you're in a place for a while. Such a cool discovery. I didn't even know things like this existed. It's gonna make traveling so much easier. It's gonna allow me to still vote in Texas, where I currently have residency. Lastly, I have this crazy looking thing. Let's see, I probably should have untangled this before I brought it out for show and tell. This looks like an alien head. This is gonna allow me to have internet wherever there is a cell signal. I'm gonna be working full time while I'm on the road. I need to be able to connect to the internet when I'm working. So I got this from a company called Mobile Must Have. They sell all these parts in a package. You pay $150 a month and you get 300 gigabytes of Verizon data. The cool thing is this little router takes 2 SIM cards in the back. I have the 300 gigabytes through Verizon, and then I pay about $55 a month to AT&T. I get 100 gigabytes. This router allows me to prioritize one, so I'm obviously going to prioritize the Verizon one. But if Verizon coverage is weak in a certain area, then it can fall back to AT&T plan. My personal phone, I have T-Mobile. Really, I'm covered by all 3 providers in the US. If I can't get internet, it's probably because I also have 0 bars of signal. They also sell this like crazy looking antenna. I got these optional magnet mounts. Guess what's made of metal? My car. So essentially this is an antenna. I mean, you can use it without the antennas, but when you plop this baby on top of your car, it's gonna boost your signal. The magnets allow me to put it on when I need it and take it down if I'm driving or I don't want to have this huge thing on the top of my Civic. So I've tested it a few times at home. I actually get faster internet using this than my actual AT&T Wi-Fi, which is kind of crazy. Awesome, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video and some of the weird things that I've discovered and bought as I prepare for off-grid camping. I'll be posting more of these videos in the future. Make sure to hit that subscribe and notification button. I'm really excited to come back and show you guys reality versus expectations of the stuff that I bought. Did it work as well as I thought it would? Did I need all the things that I bought? Super grateful for you guys tuning in and supporting this channel. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.